Second shot on the second. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. This has eyes for the hole. Oh, what a big putt to make that one. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Currently 2 under for the day. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Going with the 5-iron here. That should find the surface. Oh, terrific approach and a chance for birdie here at the third.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's sitting there in the rankings at 4th.
This is on a stupendous line.
Oh, so close. And after that effort, that's how it looks. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 4th, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this 4th hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. A chance to move into first place on the leaderboard. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? An opportunity here to move into a tie for first. That's half a chance of being holed, this one. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
And what could have been with that putt. Luke could have taken the lead. Not to be.
And now at 3 under overall. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back toward you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
And he's down there.
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, that one's looking good. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's a ripper.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 sixth, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in two. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Currently in the lead by a shot. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Come on, get down. Oh! And just a supremely accurate shot from way out. Right at it.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
7 feet to the cup.
Their boldness paid off. They've got this for the eagle.
Super shot that, and that will take him to 6 under. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. This is buckets. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players one has started out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play. Nicely done.
Xander Schauffele, delightful player out of San Diego, California. He's got that cool vibe about him. Came out, won early a few times, but then he seems to have struggled to find that next step, hasn't he? He's sort of golf's almost man, except when he got that gold medal put around his neck.
I think that took his confidence to a place where it should have been in the first place, Luke. I think that this young man, he's got no weaknesses, very little weaknesses, if anything, in the game. I look at him and think, why hasn't he won more? Well, the problem is that he's put himself in contention so many times that there's only one person in the game that has won at a clip that he could have, and that's Tiger Woods. When you put yourself into contention as often as he does, you're just not always going to win. Somebody is going to come from back in the pack, shoot a great round, and you might struggle just a little bit, whatever the case. But yes, he hasn't closed as many tournaments as he would have liked, but he is there each and every week. I got to say, this kid he's a world beater. He's going to be phenomenal.
Now 2 shots up after that one. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Great shot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
That's frustrating. Par putt coming up here. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Setting up here with a very long putt. Looking really good, this one. Ouch, that hurts. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The par 5 ninth is a monster, over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Rich, we know these days with the PGA Tour, the wraparound schedule, the tour begins in the fall, but really it's felt at the start of any new year that every time you come to Torrey Pines, the big stars come out to play. It feels like the authentic start to the season.
It certainly does that, and I think that the big name players, the accomplished players, love coming here to Torrey Pines because it's going to give them a gauge of exactly where their game is at and what they need to work on, because you can't go around either the north or the south course and geek it around. You have to be on your game. You have to drive the ball well, your iron play has to be spot on, and your short game better be sharp, because if not, you're going to shoot a million. Both of these golf courses very challenging, but they're fair, and I think that's what the players love about it. If you're in a good zone mentally and everything is going well physically, you can produce a 64 or 65. But if you're hitting it poorly and you're not thinking squarely, I'm telling you what, 77s and 78s come into the equation real quick.
It's just about 3 feet away. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
This shot now being played from the fairway bunker. That was wonderfully done. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
How close was that to going down? Like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Judging it beautifully.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. You can't make them all. Go tap it in. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Here's Xander Schauffele. Oh, you've made it. What a play. Sitting at 7 under par for the day. Currently leading. Ooh, that almost went down. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
This is a par putt. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Sitting at 7 under, currently in the lead. This one looks to be slightly offline here. Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 3. And he needs this to save par. Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Currently in first position. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
And here we are with the third shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Beautiful shot.
How about that, Luke? Chipping in for the eagle.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance, but it didn't quite drop. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. Well, Rich, I'm pretty sure this player will be beaming with pride after that eagle. Let's see if they can keep the momentum flowing. That's heading for the fairway. From about 100 yards. This one looks like it'll safely make the green.
Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
I gotta say, this is a 10 on the scale.
Nicely holed. And back to the play, shall we? This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Looking good.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Yeah, that one will play. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Going with the 7.
This one heading to the bunker.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Well, he tried to fade it in there, but just didn't commit to it.
And that's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This will be a good bogey.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Opting for the 5-wood. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. This one's for birdie.
Surely it's going to.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. And now that finds him in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Xander Schauffele setting up his next shot. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Time for the second shot at the 17th. Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. This player's dialed in. What a shot. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Still in the lead now after that hole. And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Oh, come on. This would be a good one to hole. A chip for the tournament. Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
And I got to give props to my boy in the booth, Rich Beam. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all season long. Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.